Thanks, Varindia, for giving this opportunity to us to share some of the thoughts on technology adoption and consumption and what we are witnessing as changes happening in India and also globally. And I thought maybe what I'll share with you is some thoughts on, what is actually value creation in a digital economy and just few thoughts around here. And of course, SAP has been playing a strong role in this whole arena of digital economy. And it's not that SAP invented digital economy. Digital economy has sort of come down on us. But essentially, I think what we saw at SAP was that unquestionably we could play a role in sort of advancing digital economy and technologies so that we see clear value which is being driven by some of the digital economy and technologies which are there. So there are a few things which, what we have seen and I would like to share with you. Number one, we started with one understanding that in today's world, if you see top 200 businesses, and SAP largely plays in a lot of these top businesses, 200 businesses globally, we are having total losses in complexity to the tune of about $237 billion. It's a huge money, which means that almost around 10% of monies goes as waste in just addressing complexities. It's a lot of money through which value can be unlocked if we sort of address this. And SAP followed some of key areas, key dimensions of how we can unlock potential and reduce some of the complexities. And a lot of technology adoption was there. So we did a lot of work on cloud. So 5 years back, we embarked on this journey of adopting cloud. And we said that, we need to change our business models. So SAP as an organization, if you see, the business model of SAP was license selling, right? You build products and you sell licenses. The model changed and it is also evolving. So we went into a cloud-based, consumption-based kind of a model. So how technologies have changed along with this, organizations have changed, and SAP is a good example of how our models have changed. So we have moved into a cloud-based economy. A lot of acquisitions which have happened over a period of time, which are cloud-based solutions. And our tagline today is SAP is a cloud company which is powered by HANA, which is the technology which is being adopted by SAP for driving agile businesses. So that's one pillar we sort of took up. The second pillar, some of you heard, was around Internet of Things and big data, Internet of Things. But let me sort of say that what it really means. Some of you would have heard of John Deere. They're farm equipment manufacturers, large farm equipment manufacturers. Now, how do these large farm equipment manufacturers look at farming? So it is not just one particular equipment. It's not just farm equipment. It is a combination of system of systems. Can we look at the whole, soil conditions? Can we look at weather systems? Can we look at farm equipments and then see how much value we can create for the farmers? So that's a model which is coming up, and a lot of that is driven by sensors which are there, understanding of the analytics, real time, understanding what are the weather patterns, and then saying that what kind of crops which needs to be created and so on and so forth. So that's more of a real time nature and how IoT is sort of supporting and the role which SAP plays in sort of delivering Internet of Things. Typically, business models change because of that. Now, what do you mean by business models changing? If you look at Kaeser Compressor, a German company, they are today sort of saying that how can we not sell compressors? So they're not selling compressors anymore. They're selling uptime. They're saying that we will guarantee uptime of products, and no longer they're selling products. Now that is what digital economy is bringing as a change. New technologies are enabling new business models. New technologies are enabling new business processes. So how can you ensure that, if you look at manufacturing organizations, you will know manufacturing organizations used to run the MRPs, let's say once in a month. It could be once in 15 days. But today, with technology changes, you can do MRP runs, every day, every minute, and understand what are my, materials positions, how do I need to change, and therefore create new business processes. So driving new business processes through agile business platforms, and we have talked about, let's say, examples like, Uber. Aggregation. I think Uber typically, if you really understand what's happening in Uber, it's all aggregation of technologies. They're aggregating information and disaggregating the information. That's the change which is bringing, and that's the real-time nature of the platform and the technologies which are coming. So cloud, I talked about business, the IoT part I talked about. There are, of course, a lot of value which needs to be unlocked in even, the human resource capital. A lot of value which is residing there. How many contractors you have extending beyond the enterprise? So workforce engagement. How do we make the workforce more engaged? So this is the third dimension today we are seeing of the digital economy. And lastly, it is all around customer engagement processes. Today we are saying that new business processes coming in the customer engagement. Today we talked of Flipkart, e-commerce. SAP today, through some of these technologies, are enabling almost around $1 trillion worth businesses through internet economies and the new e-commerce models. So I think these are some few areas I wanted to share with you, and would love to have a discussion with you how in India some of these technologies could be adopted to bring forth a lot of unlocking of value. Some of you who are interested in really understanding a little more, I would humbly request you can go through. There's a very nice white paper which we have created. A lot of best minds have gone and studied. It is called Value Creation and Digital Economy. And any comments we would love to have from your side. So thank you so much.